EP7 intensifies the preparations as the months of demons draw even closer. The militia training continues under Carter's reluctant but professional command. Recruits show small improvements, but the gap between traditional knightly discipline and Roland's practical, idea-driven approach creates ongoing friction. Carter's misgivings remain visible. He follows orders with duty-bound effort, yet his stern expressions and gruff corrections reveal how uncomfortable he is with breaking from old ways when real lives are on the line. A major new development raises the stakes dramatically. Nightingale, still observing Roland's methods with caution, foils a dangerous plot. Someone attempts to burn the critical winter provisions stockpiled for the months of demons and to assassinate Roland himself. Using her stealth abilities, she uncovers and stops the scheme before it succeeds. This moment carries heavy human weight. Nightingale's intervention isn't just heroic. It forces her to actively choose a side, even as she remains torn between her loyalty to the Witch Cooperation Association and the small signs of progress she sees in Bordertown. For Roland, the plot hits close. It shows that opposition to his changes runs deeper than open resistance, with real betrayal lurking inside the town or from external forces. The fear and paranoia in the keep become palpable. Trust feels even more fragile when someone is actively trying to sabotage survival itself. Roland pushes forward on multiple fronts despite the threat, expanding Anna's controlled fire for production and defense, heating, forging support, basic winter prep, while testing early combinations of witch abilities with town resources. Anna works with quiet determination. Her demonstrations now carry heavier emotional weight, knowing her choice to stay directly affects everyone's survival. Nana's healing ability starts seeing small, practical uses, bringing both hope and added vulnerability for the young girl. Nightingale's actions add a layer of protectiveness mixed with reluctant respect as she sees the real dangers Roland faces. The human perspective feels heavier than ever in EP7. Roland carries visible leadership strain. He knows the coming winter won't forgive mistakes, and the assassination attempt makes every conversation with Carter or the witches feel more urgent. Carter isn't stubborn for the sake of it. He's a capable knight who genuinely fears that untested methods could get good men killed when demons attack. Anna's resolve shows cracks of doubt. She chose to stay for purpose and acceptance, but the pressure of being central to Roland's plans weighs on her. Nightingale's skepticism mixes with reluctant respect after stopping the plot, but her loyalty to the association keeps her watchful and cautious. The townsfolk recruits look increasingly anxious. Training feels real now, with the knowledge that failure means their homes and families could be lost. Small moments in the keep and training yard carry raw tension. Quiet arguments, hesitant trust, shared glances that say more than words, and the shadow of betrayal hanging over everything. Visually, the Donghua keeps its signature realistic grit. Torchlit training grounds and cold stone halls cast dramatic shadows, cool blues and grays for doubt and friction, warmer glows from Anna's fire and small hopeful efforts signaling resolve. Close-ups linger on conflicted faces, Carter's stern reluctance, Anna's quiet determination, Nightingale's watchful intensity and decisive action, Roland's steady but tired focus. Wide shots emphasize the barren frontier and gathering winter clouds, reminding everyone how isolated and exposed they are. Animation stays grounded. Subtle magic, Nightingale's stealth and decisive intervention, Anna's precise flame, Nana's healing, natural training movements, expressions carrying the emotional load. Mood builds with urgency. Preparation tension mixed with determined human momentum, like the town slowly steeling itself before the storm hits. Identity, breaking from old roles and proving new methods. Loneliness, navigating doubt while forging uneasy alliances. Growth, overcoming misgivings through repeated action and small results. Legacy, training ordinary people and protecting witches to create something that can survive real threats and betrayal. Pacing confident and tightening, natural escalation from EP6, blending militia progress with witch-related tensions and the high-stakes plot, ending on a strong hook toward the winter. Character interactions feel authentic and layered. The human friction, reluctance, quiet hopes, and the weight of betrayal land with real impact. Dialogue maintains the Donghua dramatic tone but serves the serious stakes effectively. Minor notes, some transitions still move briskly and could use an extra breath for emotional impact. It captures the novel's heart without deviation. Progress is slow, difficult, deeply human, and earned. EP7 raises the urgency while deepening the bonds and conflicts. Carter's ongoing misgivings, the militia's efforts, Nightingale's decisive intervention against the plot, and the witch's watchful presence make the kingdom building feel more pressing and personal. Brains-driven fantasy continuing to reward patience. Episode 8, the season finale, drops next week on April 20th. If this 8-episode core has hooked you, next Monday is the big payoff. Stream EP7 now on Crunchyroll, weekly Mondays rolling. Peace. Fire.